Welcome in, Aries, to your October 2025 reading. Thanks so much for being here. How are you guys? I hope that you are doing well. So this video is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. We are in Libra season, 7th house energy of partners, marriage, business partners, working with others, contracts, relationships, how you serve in relationships. All of these things could be coming up this month. Libra is ruled by Venus, which is the planet of relationships, values, peace, balance, beauty, art, and pleasure. So the questions I'm going to ask for Aries is, we're going to look at the overall energy this month. I'm going to pull a card from the Witch's Shadow Work Oracle, and I'm asking, what is the shadow rising of Aries? You could also look at this as your blind spot or potential blind spot this month. I'm going to pull a card for your balance point, what you need to restore balance, what's coming to fruition this month, hidden factors, and guidance. So let's go ahead and pull the shadow rising. Let's start there for Aries. What shadow is rising for Aries? And I'm Heather, if I didn't say. Thanks so much for being here. All right, so show me Aries shadow. What is their shadow that is rising this month? And this oracle deck is new to me, so I might refer to the book, but let's see what you've got here. Oh, somebody else had this one. The Meditator. I can't remember what sign had this one. Connecting with your subconscious, connecting with the parts of you that maybe you have been, I feel like, Aries, I feel like you're aware of this side of you, but there's a part of you that you are suppressing, that you don't want to see and you don't want to realize. And I feel like this will be different for each person, but taking time out to meditate and to connect with that part of you and be open to seeing this other side of yourself. Be open to seeing it. No judgment. You don't have to tell anybody about it, but just be open to having that experience with yourself. That is the shadow rising for Aries. Potential blind spot. And I do think for you guys, I do think you are aware of what this is, this part of you that is coming to the surface, but you knowingly are suppressing it. Why are you suppressing it? That would be a good journal question. All right, so for Aries, show us the overall energy this month, October 2025, for those that are watching. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Overall energy this month. What is it that you need to restore balance, or what needs more balance in your life? What's coming to fruition? Hidden factors and guidance. We'll set that off to the side. So overall energy this month for Aries. Nice. We have the Ace of Wands. Aries, when I pull the Ace of Wands, I always do think of Aries. You guys kick off the astrological wheel. You guys are the first house. You are a fire sign. You guys are the go-getters. You are the ones that get things started. You kick it off. The Ace of Wands is the same type of energy. It is that passionate energy that just motivates you to create something, to do something. It's just that go get it kind of energy. So new passions, new aspirations, new things are coming to the surface for you this month. You are ready to do something new. this could be a new project, a new passion project, something that you're just very interested in. I love the Ace of Wands. It's probably one of my favorite cards to get, because with the Ace of Wands, this is something that is it's rejuvenating. You know, it's those things, it's that passion. I swear, it's like passion is what fuels our life force. So new things coming to the surface for you guys this month. I really like that. Five of Cups, interesting. So what I'm hearing with this is many of you are, I don't want to say recovering from grief, because I don't know that we ever really recover from that. You know, we grieve, we go through really challenging cycles. It feels like a lot of you are coming out of that. So I do like that we have this Ace of Wands. This will feel quite refreshing to have this kind of energy this month. But the Five of Cups, this is disappointment. This is grief, sadness, loss. You could be grieving the loss of someone, the ending of a relationship. You could be starting a new cycle of your life, and mourning what is lost. But it is time to step out of the grief, step out of it. You know, you can always go back into it if you want to, but stepping out of the grief, allowing yourself to appreciate life, have gratitude for life, have gratitude for where you are, and find the beauty. Look forward to something. We're always moving forward. If you are alive, you're meant to be living, not just existing. What is coming to fruition? Three of Wands. This is really interesting, because this does feel like a lot of, like I was saying, a lot of Aries are coming out of a dark place, out of a grieving space. You know, that could be why this card is coming up too. Maybe there is something you really learned about yourself during that time of grief and loss that maybe it surprised you, or you weren't ready to see that, or you didn't think that part was in you. But these fire cards that are coming up, it tells me that you are embarking on a new adventure. Three of Wands, what is coming to fruition? This feels like reviewing where you've been, where you are at now, and what steps you want to take for your future, what direction you want to go in. This could also be talking about moving, travel, foreign travel, leaving the country, running away. But this isn't the energy of running away, although I feel like for some Aries, you're looking at it like that. You just need a break. This could be a temporary or permanent situation. But the Three of Wands, it's well planned. This isn't necessarily a spontaneous trip, but you're taking stock. It's time to move in a different direction. So you're really feeling that. And you're also going to have the energy supports you to make new changes, to move in a new direction. You're really supported with that. Hidden factors. Wow, look at all these fire signs, or fire cards. Hidden factors. We have the Queen of Wands. I'm feeling two things here. For some of you, I feel like this is representing that part of you that you haven't wanted to acknowledge, or you didn't realize was bubbling to the surface. Or this could be another fire sign in your life, another female. It doesn't have to be a female, but it could be a female in your life that is a major factor in. I feel like this person would be somebody that's holding you back. It feels like she's really factoring into what direction you move in. Now, for some, I feel like this could be an elderly parent that you can't just up and leave because you are responsible for their care. But for others, I feel like this is a codependent relationship, an unhealthy relationship with um, a very dominant, bossy, manipulating female. Take a look at that, because this is energy that you um, maybe you don't realize how much this person is factoring into the decisions you're making in your life. So take a look at that. And again, this could be the side of you that you have been suppressing, and this charismatic, because I mean there's two sides to every coin, right? So this Queen of Wands, this is also a person that's very charismatic, outgoing. She doesn't like to be in one place for too long. She has a lot of connections. She loves to network. She's very passionate about certain things in her life, and she goes after it. So if this is that part of you that you have been suppressing, this Ace of Wands and Queen of Wands, they go really well together. So allow yourself to have that. Maybe you aren't able to travel right now. Maybe that's not in the books for you, but you can still engage with and explore a passion project, something that, and this is going to be something that may just benefit you. This might be something you're just doing for yourself. So Aries, allow yourself to have that. And what is the guidance? Seven of Pentacles. Everything that you have put your energy into has led you to this place. So as you are exploring it, as you are kind of reviewing, looking back over the year, reflecting on everything, what actions have brought you to where you are, and how do you feel about that? What would you like more of? What would you like less of? Take a look at that. All right, Aries, I hope you guys have a fantastic October. Blessings on your month. If you'd like to book a one-on-one, my info is below. Take great care of yourself, and I will talk to you soon.